Greg and I are very passionate about our homes. We've redone a home in the past, and we had a vision of what we wanted this home to be. The entire team of Blackband was very respectful of our lookbook that we had been putting together during the process of purchasing the property, and incorporated a lot of the ideas that we had initially, and then also incorporated their ideas for design.
As a designer, we have all sorts of different types of projects, and this is a good example of a new build, and that's where we get plans from the architect, and in this case we got a clean slate to work with.
And to fill the spaces, we look to our clients to really understand how they like to live and get to know them on a personal level, whether they like to play games, watch sports, entertain at the bar. So much goes into figuring out how to fill the spaces.
You know, I had this vision of having a media room and maybe even a theater room, and Madeline certainly did not have that same vision. She wanted the room to be fun. And so really, Blackband worked really, really well with us on that, trying to give a kind of a balance of the two, which I think turned out wonderful.
Many of the houses that we're seeing these days, and also that we're working on, have these really large great rooms that bring interesting challenges to our design.
They often incorporate the main living rooms of the home, your family room, kitchen, and dining space, all as one cohesive room.
Home offices are becoming more and more important. Some are highly functional and others are really creative. In this space, it's a combination of both.
When designing primary suites, we focus on comfort with an elevated style. Our goal is to create a luxury retreat for our homeowners to escape.
We wanted a home that was designed for the future and not, we didn't want to be comfortable with a home that was in style right then and there. When you walk into our home, I want our friends to say, this is Greg and Madeline Hayward. It's not a spec home. It's not a home that just looks packaged up with a pretty bow on it. It has our personality and our soul in this home.
We feel like the house is us, as opposed to being the designer's house.
Mm-hmm. My favorite spot in this entire house is just standing in my kitchen and looking out. Just looking out at the water every day, it just fills my soul. And the sounds and sights of the harbor, and just this light and bright, airy surroundings of this living room and great room. It's definitely my favorite spot.
I was really concerned about the size of the bar down there. I was thinking it's just going to be too big, and that nobody's going to congregate down there because it's on the lower level. And ultimately that has become the meeting place for all of us. When our friends come over, we go down there, and it's really turned into a great, comfortable space for us.
One of the things that impressed us most was her infinite knowledge of every aspect of construction, which is very unlike a designer and all the other designers that we had interviewed. So every single stage of the way, she was with us and by our side.
The follow-through was also amazing. Absolutely impressed. I don't think the service could have been any better.
One of the great things about designing in Southern California is we have an opportunity to work on these wonderful projects with these amazing views.